diamond and knife. Poison's a maid of honor!
Bonnie, there's a package for you.
Toy Story 5 is one of those movies that instantly raises a difficult question. Does this franchise actually have any stories left to tell? The original Toy Story trilogy delivered one of the most satisfying conclusions in animation history. It was funny, emotional, heartfelt, and ultimately ended with Andy passing his beloved toys on to a new generation. For many fans, that felt like the perfect ending. Then came Toy Story 4, which divided audiences but still managed to find a meaningful farewell for Woody. Now, Pixar is returning once again with Toy Story 5, and based on the first trailer, it looks like the studio is taking the franchise in a very different direction. The trailer reunites us with Woody, Buzz, Jessie, and the rest of the toy gang, but this time the biggest threat isn't a toy collector, an abandoned daycare, or even growing up. Instead, it's technology. Toy Story 5 is one of those sequels that nobody really asked for, yet somehow manages to justify its existence better than expected. After the near-perfect ending of Toy Story 3 and the divisive epilogue that was Toy Story 4, it would have been easy for Pixar to simply cash in on nostalgia and call it a day. Surprisingly, Toy Story 5 aims a little higher than that. The story once again follows Woody, Buzz, Jessie, and the rest of the toy gang as they face a challenge unlike anything they've encountered before. This time, the threat isn't another toy, a collector, or even the passage of time. It's technology. As Bonnie becomes increasingly attached to her new tablet, LilyPad, the toys find themselves struggling to remain relevant in a world where screens are replacing imagination and play. Unlike previous entries, this is very much Jessie's movie. While Woody and Buzz still play important roles, Jessie takes center stage as she tries to help Bonnie reconnect with the joy of traditional play while confronting her own fears about being forgotten. It's a smart decision that gives the franchise a fresh perspective without completely abandoning the characters fans have loved for decades. What immediately stands out about Toy Story 5 is how relevant its central theme feels. The movie asks a simple but surprisingly effective question. What happens when toys aren't being replaced by newer toys, but by technology itself? It's a concept that feels modern, relatable, and surprisingly thought-provoking for a family film. Visually, the movie is exactly what you'd expect from Pixar. The animation is stunning, the environments are beautifully detailed, and the emotional moments are enhanced by some of the studio's best visual storytelling in years. Even after 5 movies, these characters still feel alive and expressive. Still, what makes Toy Story 5 work is its heart. Beneath the humor, adventure, and nostalgia is a story about childhood, friendship, and the importance of imagination in an increasingly digital world. It's a message that feels surprisingly sincere, and one that both kids and adults can appreciate. By the time the credits roll, Toy Story 5 proves itself to be more than just another sequel. It may not be the masterpiece that Toy Story 3 was, but it's a thoughtful, entertaining, and emotionally satisfying return for one of animation's most beloved franchises. If you're a longtime Toy Story fan, there's plenty here to enjoy. And while it may not convince everyone that a 5th movie was necessary, it does make a strong case that these characters still have a little life left in them.
Are we getting donated?
Donut.
No, sweetie. Donated.
Please, I'm begging you.